Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. Welcome to my amazing live today. So in today's live, I'm going to explore with you how do you curb the FOMO effect? Like, what is FOMO? FOMO stands for fear of missing out. F-O-M-O, fear of missing out. Like, I want to discuss about this topic because it actually happens on me no matter it comes to software or no matter it comes to courses or any mentorship. That is the reason why we want to deep dive into this topic today, and I'm going to teach you guys my tricks. Stay tuned to the end. Welcome back to my channel, and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow up with www.amazingslive.co, and also if let's say you really love these new settings for my Facebook Live or YouTube Live today, please give me some comments and likes below, okay? So that I can share with you guys more about these settings next time. So let's come back to our topic. The topic is about FOMO, which is fear of missing out. This has happened to me a lot of times, even though to me I felt like I'm a very rational buyer. So that's why I want to discuss this topic. So just back in 2020, I actually invested in the first course that I think about $1,000 US dollars is about mid of May. That was, to me, it was an awesome experience because it was the first time it's the first time in a few years time I actually invested such like $1,000 over the course, right? So I was really very happy with it because of the results that it brought me. So after that, I was like, oh my god, whenever I see a lot of courses, especially when they said that this course is no longer available or the bonuses is no longer available, I find myself being sucked into the system, means that I would tend to purchase it just because the offer or the bonuses are going to end soon. And I make a couple of mistakes like end of the last year because I invested in some of the courses that I don't think I particularly need. That's number one. And then I only bought it because it has a Black Friday deal and without actually assessing the needs of myself, whether I need it. And I could have actually used that budget on some other, whether equipment or any other software or tools that can actually help me, or even hire my team in order to grow my team to get more things done. So that's why I realized, hey June, maybe you are not alone. So after that, after assess my not so good decisions back then due to the FOMO, I bought to the FOMO. So this is the framework and a question I'm going to ask myself the next time I'm going to buy either a program or either a mentorship, group mentorship or anything, and also the software. And I just want to share with you guys so that you guys can do the same as well. Okay, so the first question I'm going to ask myself is that, June, yes, this software or like this program or this coaching has urgency to buy because the offer is going to end soon, the bonuses are going to end soon. So the first question is it a necessity for you right now? Is it a necessity and luxury? Okay, by understanding these questions is very, very fundamental and very, very important. So let's say right now I want to learn YouTube. Right? So that is a YouTube marketing course that is being targeted to me. So should I buy it? Okay, I will only buy it if, let's say, it's a necessity right now. Okay, to me right now it's not a necessity, not because I do not want to learn YouTube, but because I do not have 48 hours per day. I'm already very caught up with my current workload, my current learnings, and each course and each learning will require a certain of execution. So even if the course is very fantastic and I don't have the time right now, to me that is not a necessity. The necessity to me means that I have the needs, means that I want to learn, okay? And learning it will actually help me to supercharge my business or any other goals. And the second reasons that I will consider as necessity is that I'm able to learn it and execute it right away. Like from the moment I bought this class right now, starting from tomorrow onwards, I will have like 1 to 2 hours per day in order to learn and at the same time executing the tips and tricks that is being shared by the course. Does it make sense to you guys? So that's why actually these few weeks I've been like looking out for courses. Oh my god, the YouTube class is like really so awesome, but I stopped myself. No matter it's actually $20, $100 or like $1,000. I know I simply do not have the time. So it is not a necessity for me right now. Okay? So the second question that I ask myself is that, June, do you have an immediate use or immediate execution right after that you buy this certain program or certain mentorship software? Okay, the deadline I gave myself is always 60 days, about 60 to 90 days, means it's about 2 months to 3 months time. If you know that after investing in this course or investing in this software, you are not going to use within the next 60 to 90 days, then you shouldn't buy now. Alright? Because it means that you are going to buy just because of the fear of missing out. Because you've seen your peers join the program, you've seen your peers investing in the tool, like you felt like it's good to be part of the hype, right? So that's why if let's say you have no immediate use, do not invest. It's not even a necessity. You don't even know if let's say you need it or not. Alright? So the second thing is that the next question you can always ask yourself, if let's say it's related to software or course, okay, have you invested in other similar course, alright, that brings you to the certain result, but you haven't really actually checked out the course content 100%. Alright, let me repeat it. Have you invested in any course or software before that talks about the similar topics which you haven't actually checked out 100% of the course before? Because if let's say you haven't, you might be actually wasting your budget, because if let's say the previous course talk about this topic, you haven't even studied it, you haven't even executed, you haven't even wait for your time to actually understand the entire concept. Why should you waste your time and budget on a new course next, right? So that's the next question I'll ask. Okay, the next further question is that, okay, are you buying just because you've seen your friends diving into it or they also bought it? Are you buying for yourself or are you buying for your friend? That's a very important question. I see a lot of my friends, they dive into certain courses, including myself. Oh my god, that's a mistake that I made. I bought a course because I seen there are so many awesome people buy the program. But in effect, actually maybe they need it, but maybe it's not for me. I don't even need it because I have a different time schedule. I have a different personal goal for myself. I have a different goals that I want to set for my company. Alright, so that's the reason why you should probably consider that. Okay, so, and the last thing is that, okay, have you actually spent about maybe at least 20 minutes to 40 minutes check out this guy's stuff? Okay, what do I mean by this guy's stuff? Like, let's say you're buying a course. Do you actually check out the person's stuff way before you're investing in such a great course? Maybe the course that you're investing is about $1,000 or $2,000. Have you actually checked some reviews about this guy or this lady who actually come up with the program? Or if let's say you're buying a software, have you actually done your due diligence what other people says about this software? You can probably check out in a lot of software review sites, including Capterra. I really love to use Capterra because it helps me to compare so easily. Like for example, whenever I see that there is a software related to project management, right? We have like ClickUp, we have like Asana, and then there are so many different tools like Trello. The next thing I'll probably think about is, hey, here's a tool that is being presented to me and asked me to invest, but I'm using Trello right now. Is it possible that actually Trello can do the things that they claim they can do in the new software? If let's say Trello can do that, I don't need to invest in the new tools. Alright, does it make sense? So let's go back to what we have revised today. Like first, you have to think about, do you have a necessity and do you actually have the time right away you are going to execute or you're going to use the software within 60 to 90 days. And the second thing is that, do you currently are you buying just because your friends are buying? Like, is it like FOMO effect? And the third one is definitely, have you actually checked some review about this software and this course? And if let's say you have no immediate use and you just do not have the time, you just do not need to invest right now. So these are 4 questions that I'll ask myself before right now in 2021, before I'm diving into certain courses or buying into new software, so that I can spend my budget and spend my time wisely. Because for the moment that I put down like an investment on a certain course, I know that it's more than just my money. it also requires me to take my energy in order to invest into learning, and my time is also very valuable. So I hope that you guys learn some tips and tricks that actually for my mistake, I hope that you guys learn from it. And if let's say you guys really love these settings, please let me know down below. I actually picked this purple color, and I'm able to pick like, let me see, blue color. It's actually blue too. And okay, something is wrong with my yellow color. I think it's the yellow like a problem. I can also pick red. I don't really like red, okay? That is a purple, blue, but I love this color the most. I felt like it's a purple, it's very purplish, okay? It's very taggy feel, as well as a very feminine side as well, right? So I hope that you guys love this this video as well. And if let's say you love it, remember to join my group. It's called Amazing Story. You can go to www.amazingstory.co. It's up here. And also, if let's say you're first-time entrepreneurs and you haven't really you haven't really outsourced some of your tasks, right, to someone else. You haven't hired a virtual assistant to outsource all your tasks before. I have one free ebook for you guys. I have written a 10 pages of free ebook to share with you guys my tips and tricks and the mistakes to avoid in hiring your first ever virtual assistant, as well as with a 3-step checklist as well. So if let's say you're interested with this checklist, feel free to download this ebook for free at the link right here. Okay, it's link.junlo.co/hire, and you're going to learn all my tips and tricks while hiring my first ever virtual assistant 10 years ago. So I hope that you guys love this video, and remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I look forward to see you guys tomorrow then. Take care, bye!